HOA covenants can shape neighborhoods and the lives of residents significantly. Here's what everyone should know about HOA covenants, conditions, and restrictions. With 75.5 million Americans living in communities governed by homeowners associations, or HOAs, and several more expected to form in 2025, community associations are quickly becoming an important aspect of real estate transactions. An HOA is an organization that creates and enforces rules and regulations for the properties and residents of a given residential community. The regulations or guidelines governing the HOA community are called restrictive covenants and are outlined in a document called a Declaration of Covenants, Conditions, and Restrictions, or CC&Rs. These CC&Rs can play an integral role in how an HOA influences day-to-day life in a neighborhood. Let's explore them more so you can stay in the know. What are HOA covenants? HOA covenants are the rules and expectations for living in community governed by a homeowners association. For example, an HOA covenant may prevent residents from painting their home exterior certain colors, or it may require all residents to pay a certain fee. Rules may differ from one community to the next, but they usually exist to protect property values and facilitate a good standard of living in the community. HOA covenants have three types of governing documents: covenants, conditions, and restrictions, CC&Rs, bylaws, and rules and regulations. Covenants, conditions, and restrictions, or CC&Rs, are officially recorded and filed with the state. They cover the rights and obligations of both the HOA and the community residents. CC&Rs may cover property use restrictions, maintenance obligations for the HOA and residents, rule enforcement mechanisms, dispute resolution, and insurance obligations. Bylaws typically cover the day-to-day governance aspects of the HOA. This includes HOA board election processes, frequency of elections, number of board members, length of service terms, and the responsibilities of the board members. Rules and regulations are a less permanent extension of CC&Rs. They often include rules that must be updated seasonally based on changing needs. CC&Rs, bylaws, and rules can all be amended, provided the board and members are largely in agreement. HOAs may choose to update their covenants every few years. So why are HOA covenants and CC&Rs important? They are important because they can substantially impact the lives of the community residents. They offer amenities and benefits, but these advantages may come at the cost of personal choice and individuality. Limits on paint colors and presentation. HOAs may require residents to adhere to a strict code for home exteriors. This may mean residents aren't allowed to personalize their home's exterior to their liking through paint colors, lawn ornaments, or seasonal decorations. Fees and amenities. Homeowners living in HOA communities must pay HOA fees for as long as they own their home. These fees can be steep depending on the community and cannot be avoided, even if homeowners choose not to use these common amenities. Quality of life. An HOA's regulations, fees, and well-maintained common spaces all contribute to protecting property values in the community. HOA communities are a great fit for people aligned with these goals, but may interfere with individuals seeking full independence. So what are some common features of CC&Rs and HOAs? HOA covenants are usually created when a developer forms the community. The developer may attempt to anticipate the community's needs based on their observations and experience. This is why HOA CC&Rs vary from one community to the next. However, when learning about these, your realtor can cite some of the following examples regarding property maintenance standards, which may mean no piles of trash, broken or damaged fencing, or unsightly sheds. Pet rules, HOA may prohibit pets above a certain weight, livestock such as chickens, and restrictions on certain dog breeds. Parking and guests. The HOA may not allow parking in the street or oversized guest vehicles like RVs in the driveway. They may also restrict house parties, large celebrations, or get-togethers on your property. And there may be landscaping rules. They may prohibit flower beds or herb gardens in the front yard. And residents may not be allowed hardscaping elements like fountains, tree houses, or swings. Your realtor should be able to educate you on specific HOA covenants, rules, and restrictions depending on what community you may be looking at. Reach out to them for specifics.